Hi everyone, I'm Nicolette Amarillas. I'm a posture and movement specialist and an exercise coach. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite stretches that I end up giving most of my clients who come to see me. My clients come in to see me for program design, and we always start off with a posture and movement evaluation, and this is a stretch that just about everybody needs. It's a side flexion stretch. It's going to stretch the side flexors of the body, so the torso, the QL, as well as muscles that rotate the torso. Now, most people need this because there's general tightness through the area, but also to help fix imbalances through the pelvis, whether it's a hip hike or even rotation through the torso. You might not know if you have those things, or maybe you don't, but this is also just a stretch I love to open up the body. I usually start my day with this almost every single morning. You'll need a stability ball. If you don't have a stability ball, you could also potentially use a workout bench or even like an ottoman, something that's something that's soft. You're going to be reaching up and over into like the shape of a rainbow. So something that you can lean onto that'll support your torso. So to get started, you're going to be on the side of your ball. So if the apex of the ball is the top of the ball, you're going to be slightly to the side. Okay, placing one hip on the side. This bottom leg is in a 90-degree angle with the knee and the hip. So the knee is bent, the hip is bent, and the thigh is about parallel with the floor, foot anchored into the floor. From here, you'll extend the top leg. Now you can anchor it into the wall where the wall meets the floor if you want more stability. If not, just anchor the foot in. The leg is straight out from the side of your body, leg is straight. This arm that's closest to the floor comes to the floor for stability. So I like to plant my fingertips here, and then I'm reaching my top arm up and over. Now from here, this is where we start to just explore a little bit on where you might need this stretch. Everybody is different. For me on the right side, I tend to feel more of my hip. So I like to roll up a little bit higher so that my hip is a little higher and I feel a deeper stretch into the hip area. Now, once I'm settled into the stretch, I can pull. If I want to access more stretch, I can lightly pull on my top arm to help pull that arm down to create more stretch through the side of my body, the lat, and the hip. Now, everyone will feel this stretch differently depending on where you carry the most tightness. So you might feel the most on this side where the lat is, right? Or you might feel it here in the obliques in the core, or you might feel it in the hip, or you could feel it in the back. So everyone's gonna be different. If you find you have more tightness in the back side of the body, you can rotate forward, and then you'll feel the stretch move here. Or you could rotate back, and then you'll start to feel more of a stretch through the front of the body. I usually have clients hold this for anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute. Bend the knees, slowly bring yourself up, and then switch sides. Anchoring in that bottom leg, knee is bent, top leg is straight, anchored into the floor, reach up and over. Now I'm investigating this side, and I already know I'm gonna feel more in my lat. I feel a lot less in my hip, more in my lat, which just tells me that's what's fatigued, or that's what's tight and what might need to be stretched. You can relax your head down, and even like my ability to pull this left arm is a lot tighter, it's a lot harder. So that also tells me there's obviously a lot more tightness through my lat. Again, holding for 30 seconds to a minute, and then bringing yourself up. That's what I like to call the side flexion stability ball stretch. Hope you like it. See you again soon.